Sometimes the NFL draft doesn't just change careers, it creates quiet rivalries that nobody sees coming. Behind the bright lights, viral moments, and non-stop headlines, emotions run high, especially for quarterbacks fighting for respect. And right now, there is one situation that has left Jaxson Dart genuinely frustrated, and it all centers around Shedeur Sanders and how this draft story played out. Despite a noticeable lack of elite quarterback depth, the 2025 NFL Draft became one of the most media-driven drafts in league history. The reason was simple. Shedeur Sanders dominated the conversation before the draft even began, and he continued to steal headlines during and after it ended. As the son of Deion Sanders, expectations were massive, and for months he was widely viewed as a first-round quarterback. Every interview, every social media clip, and every rumor seemed to revolve around his name, turning the draft into a non-stop spotlight show. While all eyes were locked on Sanders, the actual top quarterback prospect quietly emerged as Cam Ward. Just 1 year earlier, had he entered the draft, he was projected to be selected during or after the 4th round. Instead, he made the calculated decision to return for one final season in college, transferred to the University of Miami, and with limited competition and a strong performance, elevated himself to the top spot. His rise was steady, disciplined, and largely free of the chaos that surrounded others. Shedeur Sanders, however, experienced a shocking slide that nobody fully expected. 5 quarterbacks were taken before his name was finally called in the 5th round. After weeks of hype and confidence, Sanders found himself wading through round after round, watching teams pass. When the Cleveland Browns finally selected him with the 144th overall pick, it marked the beginning of a draft night nightmare that completely flipped the script on his projected future. Meanwhile, Jaxson Dart watched this unfold from a very different position. In betting markets, Shedeur Sanders was the clear favorite to be the second quarterback selected in the draft. That prediction collapsed when the New York Giants stunned everyone by trading up to pick number 25 with the Houston Texans to select Dart. He had been projected as a late 2nd or 3rd round pick, making the move one of the most criticized decisions of the night. But criticism quickly turned into disbelief once the season began. Jaxson Dart didn't just meet expectations, he shattered them. He delivered a spectacular rookie season that made the Giants look like geniuses. With the arrival of an experienced head coach like John Harbaugh, Dart thrived in a system built for stability and growth. He played with confidence, command, and maturity far beyond his rookie status, showing every trait a franchise quarterback needs. By the end of the season, Dart had posted impressive numbers, finishing with 24 total touchdowns, including 15 through the air and 4 on the ground, while racking up 2,272 total yards. On the other side, Shedeur Sanders started 7 games, throwing 7 touchdown passes, but also 10 interceptions, struggling to find rhythm and consistency in a difficult Browns offense. And yet, here is where the frustration truly sets in. Despite being outperformed, Jaxson Dart was left off the Pro Bowl roster, while Shedeur Sanders was selected as an alternate quarterback for the AFC Pro Bowl. For Dart, this wasn't just a snub, it was a statement that performance didn't matter as much as perception. It was another reminder that hype can still outweigh results in today's NFL narrative. The difference between the two quarterbacks now couldn't be clearer. Jaxson Dart enters the new season with the full security of being the Week 1 starting quarterback for the New York Giants, trusted to lead and reshape the direction of the franchise. Shedeur Sanders, meanwhile, faces an uphill battle in Cleveland, forced to fight through uncertainty, competition, and doubt just to earn the starting role. His journey is far from over, but the obstacles are real and unforgiving. This situation has quietly fueled tension, not through words, but through outcomes. Dart proved himself on the field, yet watched recognition go elsewhere. Sanders received opportunities and attention, but now must answer serious questions about his future. And as the league moves forward, this draft will be remembered not just for where these quarterbacks were selected, but for how differently their paths began the moment the cameras turned off. In the NFL, respect is earned every snap, not every headline. And as this rivalry continues to unfold, one thing is certain: both quarterbacks are writing very different stories, and the next chapter could redefine how we judge hype versus hard results. If you want to stay locked in on the stories that shape the league beyond the box score,